Hello, people. How are we doing today? Welcome to our brand new podcast. It's called Off the Set. Nice to meet y'all. I hope you like this. Next to me, I got my really good friend Danny.
Hello, everyone.
And behind the camera, I have my other half when it comes to production, Elizabeth
Hello.
Montes de Oca.
Hello, everyone. Oh my God, this is so weird.
I know, right? Because she has her own podcast,
Uh,
and I'm the one behind the camera. She's in front of the camera, right?
So now this is a
So now
role
it's the opposite. It's
reversal.
reversed, exactly. Now it's reversed because, I want to do my own thing. She got to do her own thing. But we
Yeah.
still help each other, right? That's how we do this.
I guess so. I guess so. We kill each other. half
That
the
reaction
time,
says it all.
but- Right. I know.
All right, so
Oh.
let me see. For today's episode, I wanted to talk about the Titanic. I know we are a few weeks late on
Yeah.
it, but I think it's better because now there's more information about it,
Yeah.
and we can talk more with like a few facts and not take everything out of our asses and just say our opinions just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this was because at the same time that happened, the boat that was on its way to Greece with
Yes.
about 750 people.
Immigrants, yeah.
Yeah,
coming
about
over.
750 from like everywhere in Africa and the Middle East. They were trying, to cross. What ocean is that? I forgot again.
Ooh, I actually don't know. My geography is usually on point. I actually don't know.
Yeah,
this
but they
one
were
well.
trying to cross all the way to Greece so that they can, get a better
They were
life.
getting
There's
asylum,
there's some reason why people do that here in the States, right?
Mhm.
But the thing that's fucked up about it is that both ships, they had a horrible accident,
Yep.
right? But to me, it's insane how the media was covering the 5 people, the
Yep.
5 billionaires that died,
Mhm.
right? And then
Yep.
there was literally no coverage for the immigrants one. Because
Right.
when I was looking this up online, I barely heard any United States like news outlet talking about that. They were mostly talking about the 5 billionaires that died trying to get the submarine, right?
Mhm.
And not only they did not have any coverage media, they also didn't have. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. They also didn't have like a rescue team
Right.
that got there as soon as it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
From videos that I was watching about, they took forever to go get them because they didn't want to do it at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But once they saw like, oh, like there's people dying here, blah blah. They said, okay, we're gonna go and do something, right? And with the Titanic one, I think it was 3 or 4 hours when they stopped having communications with them. Everybody went and get it. Even Canada went in
Mm-hmm.
to like go with a rescue team
Yep.
and get them, right? And it's just like, why are we spending all of these resources on 5 people that they did this voluntarily,
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
right?
Yeah.
And I get it. The 750 people, they also did it like voluntarily, but it's not really the same.
The situation's different
Exactly.
because these 750 people who are coming from the Middle East, from North Africa, into Greece, they're escaping with the purpose of escaping a country that's torn by war. There's all these different situations happening where people are dying every day.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the U.S., you have these, pardon my French, rich assholes
Yeah,
who decide to go do this thing, what, for fun?
for fun.
And
'Cause-
then the way that this is something that me and my mother agree on. This is a nice phrase that we like to
Yeah.
use. Is that you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
So I see this like the Titanic submersible situation. I don't see any different from these people who are like what's his face, Elon Musk, and some of these other companies who are now doing the space
The
tours and
space,
stuff.
yeah.
It's the same situation, but like you.
And honestly, I wouldn't even say it's the same situation because people have been exploring space since the 60s, right? They've been going out to space and everything,
Yeah.
right? But the ocean, there's not really that much. Like, yeah, we have submarines that are like gigantic and
Yeah.
they live there the entire time, but that's only like a 10% of the surface that we have seen of
Yeah,
the
because
ocean.
we don't need to go that deep.
Actually, and I'm sorry that I interrupt you guys.
No,
but
Go for it.
there was an article online mentioning and talking about the fact that at one point the United States put billions in trying to explore the ocean,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden they switched up and decided to explore the space.
To explore the space.
I think it was. I mean, that was definitely Cold War era because that was the whole space race between us and the Soviet Union.
That's true. Yeah, because yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, it had a lot to do with that. Yes.
Yeah, because that was one of the biggest issues during the. And it was so stupid. It's like, yeah, the Cold War, but that segment of the war was not war. We're just trying to. It's a dick
It was a
measuring
race.
contest.
Yeah, it
It's
literally.
literally just a dick measuring contest. That's
Exactly.
it.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
So like we have, when it comes to that, at least we have more information, more technology to go to space. We don't have that much
compared to the ocean.
compared to the ocean. We don't have that much experience and technology to
Yeah.
go down the ocean. Like I said, we have submarines,
Yeah.
but that's about it. And those submarines, they are gigantic. But the Titanic,
And they were built for this purpose. right?
Exactly,
The
they were-
submersible. I mean, if you want to go talk about it more, you can. But like, it wasn't up to the specs.
no, it
Needed
really
to
wasn't.
travel that deep
Like,
into the ocean.
Like, how can you tell me that you build basically a boat-sized submarine that's controlled by a video game controller?
That, I wanted to bring. I'm so mad that I
That
didn't
was
bring it.
worth $30.
I
People.
Oh my
I'm
god!
so mad.
Billionaires in this
I should have
freaking
thought
thing.
of this when I came home to come here. When I
Yeah.
stopped off. I literally have that controller in my
The
house.
same one?
The same exact
Oh
one.
my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
I
And
have
how,
that
how,
s-
how much you pay for it?
Like 20 something, $30. Yeah.
Like I
I'm
don't,
telling
you
you.
I
can
don't-
buy that thing off of Amazon for so
Listen,
cheap.
I don't care how good that controller is for video games.
You shouldn't be using that to pilot
It
a
is for
ship.
video games. It is
Yeah.
not to control a freaking submarine. What is wrong with people?
Yeah,
I mean, not only that, but these people
Mm-hmm.
had so much want of exploring things out of this world that I believe two of them had already gone to space. So
think
then
so,
it's
yeah.
like,
Really?
I think
it's
so.
like, yeah, and then it's like, so you went to space, okay, fine. You that wasn't enough for you. Now you wanted to go see the freaking Titanic. Like, come on,
Yeah.
like I mean, I personally believe that I'm fine with looking at pictures online. From
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything.
same.
Like,
Same.
I'm perfectly fine with
I'm not
that.
trying to go
And that was
10,000
basic-
leagues under the sea.
That was basically what they were doing because they have one window that was on the door where they get
Uh-huh.
in, right?
Yep.
And then they were seeing the ocean from the monitors inside of that small space that they had
So then why did they have to go down there themselves?
because they got nothing else to do with their money.
Oh my
Literally.
God.
Yo soy pobre, démenlo a mí, por favor.
That-
Por favor, like, please. But, like, listen, I get the exploration thing,
Yeah.
right? I get that. Like, we're humans. We like to explore, discover new things, right? That's how we got slaves. That's how we got America, right? I get it. But, like, why risk your own life doing these stupid things? Because you should have known that there's a reason why there's not submarines that size.
Mhm.
Like I'm not a scientist. I'm not a mechanical engineer. I'm nothing. Anything that has to do with engineering, I'm the opposite. Right? But even I can
We know that,
understand.
We know,
that,
we
Mario.
know. Yeah, we know. We know.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're aware.
Yeah. So anything that has to do with like a submarine that size, I am going to know that there's a reason there's not a submarine that size, right? Because it's not gonna survive the deep ocean, right? Because the pressure that the ocean has down there for something that small that's not supposed to be there, that is going to explode, and it did just that, right? And it kills me because sure they're billionaires and whatever. We hate the billionaires, right?
Yeah.
I agree with all that.
no
But at the
You're
así
rich.
tampoco, porque yo algún día espero llegar, tú sabes.
now
Primero-
listen, anybody to me, anyone that is a billionaire they got there by abusing the system and the people. I do not want to be a
Not
billionaire.
necessarily.
Yes.
Not
Millionaire,
necessarily.
millionaire,
Okay, anyways, back to the Titanic.
Okay, yeah.
millionaire, yes, billionaires no. But anyway, back to the topic, right? What was I saying?
Wow.
It kills you. So
Sorry,
that's-
it kills me, right? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, yeah, they're billionaires and we hate them, but at the end of the day, they're still humans.
No. Clarify that. You hate them.
Okay, whatever. I hate
I hate
billionaires.
most billionaires
But
within
at the,
reason.
end, at the end of the day, they're still humans. Like they deserve a little better, especially because they were explorers, right? Like they were just trying to have fun and whatever, and I get that. But then you go to the internet and like the memes.
Oh, they're so
The-
funny.
the memes
I'm
there's-
sorry, but I died.
No, I
laughing.
agree. They're so hilarious. But also they like the people are just happy that they die because of it.
God, how evil.
Exactly. Like the internet is just fucked up. And like I get it. We don't like them.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Me and the people on the internet, right? Not you guys. Not you guys, because you guys want to be them. But like at the end of the day, you know, there's still lives that were lost, especially because there was a 19-year-old kid in there.
That
Oh my
that's
God,
who
I
I feel bad for was the
know.
father and son who went.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I mean, and the one researcher, but the guy who ran the ship, like, because
Yeah. Yeah.
this isn't like, you can say it's under the guise of exploration, but it was just, we're so rich, we can waste all this money and have some fun
Exactly.
doing some weird
Exactly.
thing.
And not only that,
But
and not only that, like they cut so many corners to build this thing.
mhm.
Because like I said, like I was watching like a lot of videos about this because I thought it was interesting how it all went down, and like there were a lot of engineering people that have YouTube channels, and they were talking about how they use different materials that they don't use to build submarines, how they cut so many corners. There's people from I think it's Ocean Gate, that's called the company
Yeah.
that built this.
Yes.
There were so many people that were talking and leaking information about all of the things that they cut corners with these submarines.
Mhm.
And it's like, how is it that you, a billionaire, right, that spent your whole life getting all this money, and maybe you got it somewhere else, right?
Mhm.
How come you didn't do research
What do you
about this
mean, got it
company?
somewhere else?
No, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not even gonna go.
Are you trying to say something like that?
I'm not gonna go there now. But like, how is it that you
Woo.
didn't do research
Yeah.
about this company, because you're putting your life on the line at the end of the day? And I think these people didn't really understand that.
I don't think they cared.
No, they have to care, because at the end of the day, it's your own life that you're putting at risk. You're telling me that they didn't care about their lives?
To an extent, but like I feel like again, this was done as a trip for the entertainment of people who had the money to spend on it. They didn't really take into consideration. Well, clearly they didn't take into consideration all the safety precautions
Yeah.
because they're
But
making
that
it
was the
improperly.
company. That was the
Yeah.
company.
Yeah, not the guy himself, but the company's
Yeah.
decision. Even though maybe he had a hand in it, I don't know.
Oh no, the guy that did the company. Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
100%, 100%.
What kills me is that this situation happened, right?
Mhm.
And then I think it was a week and a half ago that I read that, Ocean Gate just booked another tour
How?
after this situation happened.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
With one
It
money,
was- it
these
was
people are
maybe-
getting
it was a little
lawsuits
bit-
left and right.
It was a little bit after the situation happened that the company announced that they did another tour. Only recently, I think yesterday or the day before, that they announced that they suspended all operation. So they were still taking people's money for trips after this situation
yeah,
happened.
so that they can pay for the lawsuits that they're getting.
Probably, yeah.
Because like how are you booking another
Mhm.
another thing after this happened? It's like, do you really think that people are gonna pay for this? But then again, people did pay for them.
Welcome to capitalism,
Yeah,
everyone.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the generation of get your bag.
Yeah. And then it kills me because
You
That's-
keep on getting killed.
yeah, I don't
bro.
know. I don't know why I keep saying
You're
that.
gonna die.
I'm sorry. I meant to say like it annoys me because, like I said it, like five hours into them getting like no radio signal,
Right.
all of these countries, especially Canada, right? They went to like get them help and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but they already knew they were dead. There's no way they are down there 5 hours with no communication, and they still thinking that
I
they're
mean,
alive.
I feel like by the third day, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it was during the third day that they announced that, unfortunately there was.
They were already dead. Yeah,
They already knew that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the morning when they said that they had found, what was it?
Debris, like they found the wreckage
yeah,
of
yeah,
the ship and
yes,
stuff.
yeah.
Of the ship.
By that point, they already knew that they were
Yeah,
dead.
we
Yeah.
all knew.
So they deploy all of these help to go get them, already knew that they were there, and yet nobody went and got people that were still alive on the boat.
For the immigrant
For
boat.
the immigrant
and going
boats,
to
right?
Greece,
I
yeah.
mean, the whole thing with the Titanic situation was that the what's it called? The submarine.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what the thing
The
was called.
submersible.
Yeah, the submarine. Yeah,
The
submersible.
Submersible. Yeah, it had 40 hours left of oxygen. So
Mhm.
they were holding on to dear sake to that hope that because they had 40 hours of oxygen left,
Mm-hmm.
if they were to be found, they were going to be alive.
Yeah.
And
But-
you have to remember,
Mhm.
we are talking about people that put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into going to this thing. Like,
Yeah.
and again, they didn't want the lawsuits that they have behind their backs now.
Yeah.
Like, they were trying to avoid that, like, heavily with all their powers.
Yeah. But
Because
like,
it's their reputation at the end of the day.
yeah, but they still it doesn't matter what happened. The thing is, it really doesn't matter what the outcome
However,
was gonna come. They
I-
would still lost the reputation.
Right. But
Yeah.
like, I do not only judge the company for
Mhm.
like using all these resources to like look for these people.
But it wasn't even the company. That's the
But
thing.
it's also the fact that the media focused all of their attention to this.
To
Yeah.
this.
And then we find out about this whole other ship like literally days later.
Later. Like
so
I
it's
didn't.
like, you know,
I didn't even find out through the regular news. I found out
Yeah.
about the immigrant ship into Greece. I found it through Twitter.
I found
Yeah,
out through
my
TikTok.
mom told me about it. Like it happened when the Titanic happened. I was still here in Jersey, and I went to PA. And 2 days later, my mom told me, "Hey, did you hear about the immigrants that died going to Greece?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like I didn't. No, nobody on the news. Nobody told them. Then we saw a few programs in the yard that they were talking about it, El Mañanero, and
Right.
some other radio shows that they have
Mhm.
on YouTube.
Right.
They
I
were talking
I
about
mean,
it.
you know, this is why, like, as someone that went to school for media, I get so annoyed
Yeah.
when I see these things happen
Yeah.
in media because it's like, wow, like, do we really live in a world where you really like choose what you want to focus
Yeah.
on when like
Yeah.
there's things that are like equally, because I'm not saying that the whole situation with the submarine was irrelevant. However, they were equally relevant, and we found out days
Yep.
later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking too much.
But not only that they're not very relevant, right? They were relevant, but like to
Mhm.
whom? Like the people, they don't care. They can go and
I
rescue themselves,
mean,
right?
espérate, porque que, you know, like, I was one of the people that was sitting on my phone like
Yeah, but
each hour checking my
you
phone to see
had
if
you
there was
had,
any
but
update.
it was mostly just curiosity.
Yeah, but
about
that's that. I think that played a big role in this whole situation.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
it was
agree.
such a weird thing. Like, oh, this guy's doing a submersible trip with rich people going
Yeah.
deep into the ocean to look at the Titanic. Everyone, this country is obsessed with that ship. First of all, I have to say
Yeah.
that the United States, anything to do with the Titanic, they're
really obsessed. with
especially
it.
after the movie. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Especially, and that movie came out what, like almost 30 years ago.
99. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, up to this day, that's one of my favorite movies.
yeah.
yeah,
It was like I think 1991 or something like that that the movie came out.
yeah.
And yeah.
I remember.
I was still a sperm.
I remember my oh my god.
I wasn't even a thought. I was born in 95. Like I wasn't even alive yet.
Yeah,
No,
I was.
no.
No, he came in.
Girl, I
Didn't he
was
come
born
in 99?
Was it 99?
It was in
Wait,
99.
hold
Like,
I thought it
think-
was older than that.
No, I think it came in 99.
Wait, I'm
But
Googling
like,
it.
I remember my grandma had that movie in
Oh.
VHS. It was two VHS that it had to be because the movie was so
Oh,
long.
It came out in 97.
97. Okay,
97.
so I was 2 years
Yeah,
old.
it was. Yeah, I
Okay.
was like 3 or 4. Yeah, I was 3.
No.
You were
Yeah.
2, I was 3.
Yeah, we're a year
Oh.
apart.
Yeah.
No, you see, I was still swimming.
Yeah,
My
she
friend.
was still
She was
swimming.
still-
She was still swimming in heaven. Like, please hurry up.
Come on, give me my shot.
that's my blessing. I was the firstborn. So.
Yeah,
I was the first one to survive it out.
yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, but anyways, and the whole thing with the record in Greece, right? So they apparently they haven't found most of the people. They only have about from the
So
last
did
time
they
that I
all
read.
die?
That's the thing. Most of them have disappeared. They only have, I think, when I saw it, it was like about.
They only
30
have, you're saying como que si son like objects.
I'm sorry, it's because English is just weird to me, and it sounds like objects.
They have found.
They have found people, like about 30 or 40 that were like really, really injured. About
But
100
they were
people.
alive.
Yeah, they were alive, but they were
Okay.
very injured. 100
Thank
people alive that they found,
Okay.
but the rest,
They're just missing.
they're
They don't
just
know where.
missing.
And how many
Oh.
people were on the boat?
750. That's not even a third.
Yeah.
That's not even a third of the people that they found. And they were saying that there were a lot of
Jesus.
kids
Yeah.
that were
Unfortunately.
inside of the boat. And it's unfortunately.
So what essentially happened to the boat? Did the boat like sink?
I
like
think
the
it
Titanic?
didn't
It just-
capsize. It capsized.
it capsized because it was a small one. It was a small boat,
But they overfilled it with people.
and they overfill it with people.
Which is that
Yeah.
unfortunately, because I know about the immigration crisis involving the Middle East. 'Cause
Mhm.
actually, I took a film class, and that was one of the first films that we watched was based on
Mhm.
a true story involving that situation.
Yeah,
But it's a reality of a situation that's what happens. All these people are fleeing places like Syria, Somalia, all these places trying to get into specifically Europe
yeah,
because they have a better healthcare system, better education. The list goes on, and they try to, once they get into certain countries' waters,
hmm
where they have an asylum policy to take these people in. They do this on purpose so that they can reach
Yeah.
a place that will take them in and they can get on their feet. And
But
keep
is
moving.
Greece one of those places? Because I don't think it is.
I
That's an asylum policy.
think-
Because
I'm
I
not-
think
I'm
they
not
just go to
sure.
I think they go to Greece, and then they go to those European countries with the asylum. I think just Greece is just
yeah.
the point where they meet because
Well,
it's
either
right there on
Greece
the
or
water.
Turkey, because Turkey's right next door.
Yeah,
and
Turkey as well.
would be able to help.
Turkey as well. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
most of those people I know they end up in like Sweden at some point.
yeah. At
That's,
some
that's
point,
the goal is like Scandinavia.
yeah. There's a movie that talks about this because I didn't even know about like people swimming like
Mm-hmm.
migrating illegally this way. It's on Netflix. It's about the two sisters.
That's the movie that I saw in my film class too.
That
yeah.
one went to
The swimmers, it's
the
called The
Olympics.
Swimmers,
Yeah,
yeah.
the swim. No, but this is new. Wait, when did you take that class? At Montclair?
This semester. This
Okay,
past semester,
okay.
spring, yeah.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
But then there was
Yeah, and
another
it talks
film.
about that.
There was another film that I watched from my anthropology class called
Mhm.
Flea about another Middle Eastern guy. I think he was from Syria or Iran, one
Yeah.
of the two countries, and same situation.
Yeah,
He had to traverse this whole way. He ended up in Russia at one point, and they were treating them very badly before they were able to escape
Yeah.
and then go further into Europe. But anyway,
yeah.
this is the reality of a situation for these people that it takes this drastic measure
Mm-hmm.
for them to be able to find a safe place to leave.
Yeah, and it's annoying because the Europeans they're always talking trash about the states because obviously here when we have illegal immigrants we treat them like animals, right? Blah blah
Mhm.
blah, and like what's it called? England is like very popular because there's a lot of immigrants that go
Yeah.
there and they open their arms and everything, but like once this happened just now, it's like now the world knows like yeah, you guys are just as bad.
Oh, of course
as
not.
the States.
Yeah,
I mean,
everyone
yeah,
treats immigrants
and
like,
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like, yeah, people, get welcomed with open arms there. However, when you have a child there, your child is not British. Your child is from whatever country you're from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, unlike here, like you're born here, you're American.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's like a scale
Yeah.
of like pros and cons.
Yeah, there's pros and cons,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, every country runs its system differently. Like the only reason I'm a dual citizen is because for Japan it's claimed through the blood right,
Yeah,
and so it went all the way up. So it was just each person just claimed it.
yeah.
I'm
No, I
American because
just-
I was born in New Jersey though.
I just find it funny how they like to talk trash, but they're just as hypocrite as we are.
Yeah, they're the same. They're the same.
Yeah,
I mean, even if like your example of the UK, like they treat 90% of their immigrants are either from Africa or South Asia.
Oh yeah, South
From
Asia.
India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and they treat them just as bad as we treat.
Oh no. Yeah,
Hispanic
yeah. They treat
immigrants
them.
in the U.S. It's just as
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. The people treat them bad, but I'm talking about more like the policies that they have
Yeah.
in place. Because I do think that the policies there are a little bit better than they are here when it comes to like illegal immigrants. But still,
I
at the end
feel
of the
like
day, at the end of
pathway
the
to
day,
citizenship is easier.
Yeah.
In other countries than it is in the United. The
Yeah.
United States has made it so hard to become a citizen, such a lengthy amount of time that you have to spend.
here, oh yeah, it's like 10 years
Mhm.
to be a citizen.
Yeah.
Here, it's like you.
No, it's 5.
No,
Is it
but
only
to start the process,
It's 5 years.
it's 5 years. It's
Yeah.
not 10 years.
No, it's not.
And then at what point do you get the green card?
I don't
Oh
know.
wait. Oh, to like for
To get the
immigrants.
citizenship.
Yeah, to
for
immigrant. Yeah,
immigrants
to
become a
immigrate and
citizen.
then become a citizen. Yeah, the citizen.
Wait, but wait. But like, what do you mean? Like the
Like, let's
immigrants
say-
that come with papers, or the immigrants that come illegally?
No,
No.
that comes with papers.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 5 years.
It's 5 years because it's 5 years if you have your green card to become a citizen. You have to wait 5 years.
You have to wait. So if you have a green card, you have to wait 5 years
Yeah.
in order for you to start your
To-
process.
But
Start
if you
the
want, to
application, yeah.
apply for the green card, that's a little longer. That's more than 5 years, isn't
For
it?
who?
Like let's
Because like I petitioned my mom, and it only took like 7 months.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, because let me see.
Interesting.
Because my grandpa, he petitioned my mom.
But it depends.
And that took-
It depends because like let's say, like in that case, was your mom like over 21?
Yeah, she was in her 30s.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
exactly why. Because like
Okay.
the process for a parent petitioning a child takes around 7 years for the child to be able to like get like the appointment and everything to go through that whole process, because of the fact that the United States sees it as you technically don't need this person. Like it's not an urgent matter for this person to be here.
Okay.
Because if it's like, let's say, if your mom were to have been a minor back then, she would have came like within a year or so.
Yeah.
That's kind of
But
fucked up.
because she was over the age of 21,
Yeah.
Right.
that's why. Because like,
Okay.
That's kind of messed up.
yeah. that's how
Okay.
it
Yeah,
works.
because I remember because my dad, he petitioned me, but I got it when I was 7, but he did it when I was born. So that's technically is 7 years right there.
I mean, I don't know what lawyer your dad went to, but
I don't know. I listen.
my
the fir-
lawyer knows how to do her shit. So I
Listen,
don't know.
the first time that I came on vacation to this country, I already had the green card. I had no idea what any of that meant. I just knew that I could live here if I wanted to, and that's all. That's all I needed to know.
Like if you wanted to stay there, you could have.
Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't have to do 3 months. I could do
Yeah.
a year if I wanted to. Yeah.
Jeez. I see. That's like a little bit. I don't really like this country, but a little bit of me is happy that I was already born with the
Yeah.
citizenship.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
Same
That's
here,
it,
same
yeah.
here. I feel you.
Yeah.
But that shit ran up like 4 generations though, because like my dad was already a citizen even though he wasn't born on the mainland because he
Yeah.
was born in Puerto Rico, which
Yeah.
is already a U.S. controlled territory. So it's like,
Yeah.
what can
In
you
case
do
you
about that?
didn't know, yeah, the Puerto Rico belongs to you
we're
people.
like I think one of the only countries in the Caribbean.
To us people.
So Americans.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
To the United
Americans.
States.
The
We,
United
we,
States.
we are under
Even
their
though
control.
they don't want to acknowledge it.
Oh no,
You have
and then
to.
I love it. You know why I love it?
Well, you do. You're Hispanic, but I'm talking about the white people.
No. Because the thing is that they decide to say, "Oh no, where are you from? Oh, I'm Puerto Rican," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, you're
AKA
American.
you're American."
American.
And then they're like, "No, I'm Puerto Rican," and I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
but like, what does your passport say?"
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a whole
pretty
different
sure it
conversation.
And I mean,
I-
unfortunately, we're not the only country that does this shit because the UK is also doing it. China's also doing it. So it's like
yeah,
we have territories that are still under the control of the bigger country, but
yeah, but that's different though because like, let's say like the Filipinos, right? It belongs to the states, but it's not. It's not.
They got independent
Oh,
a
they
long
did?
time ago.
Yeah.
okay. I'm
What-
sorry.
Like, where is your history?
They were
about?
the-
Sorry,
they were the
I'm
ones
really
to
I'm really bad with
survive.
history.
They were the ones to survive the handover. We weren't.
Oh, okay.
We didn't escape, but the Philippines did
Gotcha.
because they revolted.
Yeah, like my Asian history is not. It's
Because
not
the
there.
U.S. got both of us at the same time after they beat the Spanish in the war. They got
Yeah.
both Puerto Rico and the Philippines.
Okay.
But the Filipinos were like, nah, fuck that shit. We're done with the white people.
Gotcha,
Goodbye.
gotcha. You see, they were the smart ones.
They also have more people than us, though. They were bigger.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, so I think this is a good way to end it. Just people do better. Just do better.
Be smart.
Like, no, not even smarter. Just come on, I get it. They got the money. Go help them out. But like, also like, you need immigrants. You need people.
Oh, this is what we're talking about. I thought
Yeah.
we were talking about the submersible. That's why I said be smarter. Don't do anything you know is going to be unsafe and going to get you killed.
That too. I mean, I get the
Have common
exploration.
sense.
I get the exploration side of it, right? Because there's people that do rock climbing all the time, and they die all the time, right? You do it at your own risk. Just be smart about it. And
Yeah.
also, like, come on, countries, just do better. Go help them people
Help the
that's close in your country.
the
Like, if
immigrants
you
are
want to
generating
return them back
wealth
to their
for
country,
you.
yeah, like if you want to return them back to the country, go ahead and do that. Just don't let them die because you don't want to go help them.
Yeah.
That's it. I think this is a good way. All right, goodbye.